to build a stronger sense of unity. So beyond that, there will be a lot of work. Mr. Kwabena Japan is here. I think you should speak to
There's
him.
a question I wanted to ask you. You say that you are going to be next financial, but I know you don't want to commit yourself to that. Kwabena Japan, I mean, congratulations, you fought a good fight. What do you make about this whole election? And
the way you're smiling, I hope it's not sarcastic.
Oh no, it's not sarcastic at all. I mean, you put your head out there. You did well. You've caught Bawumia. Are you ready to rally around a candidate for 2028 alongside everybody?
I respect the decision of the majority of our party, and that's how it should be. Once the voice of the people has spoken, all of us have to rally together and support our candidate. He's our presumptive candidate now, so that's what
you heard some of the language on the campaign platform. You in particular, very gentle. You never used any insulting language. But there were those who were very tough and hard. Can you bring everybody together in a realistic way and not in a symbolic way?
Well, the cycle is over. The cycle is over. He's going to be declared now. It's quite clear. The information we have picked up from our own internal collation shows that he's close to 60%. He's likely to win. And for me, that's it. I'm happy you said that during the campaign, we all have to be decorous and civil. Some hard words were spoken. Let's take it in the spirit of togetherness and unity and work together to support our candidate.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that is the former General Secretary of the NPP, Kwabena Japan, but he also ran as presidential candidate, aspirant, and he did not win. In fact, when the results come in, he is battling now the 4th and 5th position with Dr. Osei Educhum, and perhaps he may be the 5th candidate. He says he respects the will of the delegates. They have decided who they want to lead the party, and ultimately he is ready to partner Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to go into 2028 together, hand in hand, united, to have a fair shot at winning. And so he is the first of the 5 presidential aspirants, flagbearer aspirants, who's made their way here to the new patriotic party. I see on the big screen that there's another vehicle coming in, perhaps another candidate coming in, candidate Japan. I understand candidate Japan is also here, and very soon he's also going to come in. And so the stage is set, and it's about 8:06, 8:07 now. Perhaps by 8:30, all the candidates would have arrived here for this very momentous occasion for the new patriotic party. I mean, yes. Okay, Mr. Augustine, right? Augustine Blay. I mean, you are very close to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I want to ask you, how has he taken all of this? He went into a very tough race. People said a lot of things about him, but he kept his cool, and the delegates has repaid the trust in him. How has he been in all of this? And did you expect that he was going to win like this?
I mean, this is a typical Dr. Bawumia. He's a unifier. He absorbs the pressure. He does not break under pressure. So he knows that the job ahead is strong. So he's looking forward to bringing the party together and lead the NPP to victory come 2028.
I mean, unity. It's a question I keep asking everybody. You heard some of the things they said about your boss. Very tough language. How can you bring the party together in a meaningful way? Not in some symbolic, people come and stand here and raise the hand, but commit to do the real hard work that can unite your party to now go and call on other voters to come and join those of you in the NPP.
The very nature and soul of Ghana is unity. Put the political party aside. In Ghana, we are all united. Christians, Muslims, North, South, small, black, white. We are all united. There's a certain sense of unity in this country. That's what brings the peace that we enjoy. So what we have to do now is to reflect that unity that exists in Ghana, in the party. It's not as tough as you think it is. With the right leadership, the right understanding, and the right person. And Dr. Bawumia has that personality. He understands the task ahead. He himself personifies the unity that we need. In him, we find all sorts of humility, accepted by different religion, build a team of consensus. This has been his legacy. And so I believe he will be able to bring the party together, not in symbolism, but in the real unity of the elephant to claim victory come 2028.
Mr. Augustine Blay, thank you very much. Augustine Blay was the chief of staff of...
That's one thing we have to find out from
Okay.
him. what will be Dr. Bawumia thinking about now?
Yes. I mean, you know him very well. Wherever he may be, as he waits to come here, what will be going through his mind?
The task as ahead is big. It's big because he's thinking about Ghana. The ideal of the NPP is to provide liberty, development, and freedom, that every Ghanaian will use his God-given right to prosper for the prosperity of himself and his family. He understands the task is enormous, so that's what he's thinking about. That you build that on the back of the NPP and bring NPP to power in 2028, and then develop Ghana with that idea in mind, that every Ghanaian will be able to use his God-given talents to build prosperity for himself, his family, and the country.
Thank you very much, Augustine Blay, the former chief of staff of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Very soon, we'll talk to the chairman of the elections committee in the person of Joseph Osewusu and get some understanding. Once he is here, it presupposes that the collation at the electoral commission is done. Chairman, are you done with the collation completely?
Yes, it's done. The EC is coming with the results. There's no problem.
So, what is your own assessment of the election that the party gave you, that you've conducted? What is your own assessment of the
Excellent, don't you? Excellent. Peace, one-touch results. Quiet, no incident anywhere. Is that right?
What role will you want to be playing in the cause for unity and all of that after this election?
My role was for this election. After that,
Done for now.
the party leadership will decide.
But from your experience, does this really show that the winner has that grip on the party?
We determine how much is win. 50% plus 1. So anybody who gets 50% plus 1 has won. That's all that matters.
Thank you very much. Kennedy Japan has just made his way here. The aspirants, he arrived here together with members of his entourage, and we will try and see if we can get a word from you. I mean, congratulations. Brilliant performance. Well, I mean, it's obvious Kennedy Japan does not want to say anything for now, but coming in together with members of his campaign team, Natoshi and wife and other people, pretty much coming in like that. I mean, this is turning out good. They're coming in, they're smiling.
Well,
everybody's happy.
Well, sort of to create the impression that the unity we've been talking about is possible. So, early day.
Let me talk to you, Lydia. It's been a long time. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I'm your neighbor now.
Yes. How has the election been for you so far?
Extremely well. It's gone very well. And for me, it says NPP that wins. NPP, that's a winner. This tells you that we are ready for 2028.
Unity. That is the message. How can you bring everybody together? Looking at some of the things you said about each other.
No, but you know our flagbearer.
Yeah, let's go.
You know Dr. Bawumia, you know the kind of person he is. You know, this was the first time he has received all this, but managed to get the people together. It happened in 2023, and it's definitely going to happen now. You can see them coming. We are one party. We are one family. It is an internal election. It is over now, and for us, it is time to come together.
Thank you very much, Lydia Lassen, former MP for Ayawasu West Wogan. All of them telling us that, listen, they are going to get united, they understand the task ahead, and they are going to do that. But as we speak, 2 of the aspirants are here. Kennedy Japan, Kwabene Japan, they've taken their seat. We are now going to wait for Dr. Yawase Idichum and Dr. Brian Champon. When those 2 make their way here, then Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the presumptive presidential candidate for the NPP for 2026, is going to come in here. You just hear Nanabi talking behind me. They are done with the coalition 16 results. They have the idea who has won. Listen, I think I like what I'm seeing here. The euphoria. I see people from all sides. Despite the challenges, they are here, they are happy. And they say they're going to get you like.
Yes, well, obviously, the work is not going to be done here. The unity the party is preaching is not going to be done here. It will be done after today's program when Dr. Bawumia is declared the winner of this particular election. And I'm saying that it's not going to be easy for the party because a lot has happened. And we are human beings. You saw visibly Dr. Bawumia not happy when he was signing the peace, but a lot of people talked about it, that he was not happy. Now, I don't think that with these between that time and now, things have changed. And so the party needs to do a lot of work before going into the 2028 election. And I think that it will happen when they elect national leaders, new national leaders.
Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam, former finance minister. Doc, I mean, you were one of those strong guys who went out there campaigning for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. You have won, and you have won well. Do you think that the performance of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia reflects that he has a solid grip of the NPP to lead them to 2028?
Well, of course, this is massive victory. I mean, if you look at all of them, certainly Kennedy got 37% the last time. He got what this time?
Around 23%.
Yeah, so that tells you that this is really a good performance by our candidate who crossed 50 and achieved 56, 57%. And so we are very happy about it. And this is an internal election. It is not about whether you got 70 or 80 or 90%. It's about the party endorsing you as their candidate. And all the others have already demonstrated their commitment to working with our leader to face the NDC.
You can come here, there can be something symbolic.
If how old you were when Akufo-Addo and Kufuor contested. We were very young. So what you have seen was not near what we have seen in the past. And so I can tell you that we are going to be united as a party. All the others have already called the winner to assure him of their readiness, their willingness to support him. And you will see in the days ahead that this party is solid. And we have 3 years to get our acts together, to put our acts together and face our opponent. The NDC should be where we are coming, and we are coming gallantly.
Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam, former finance minister, he says you are ready, you are coming gallantly, and you are going to ensure that ultimately this is the party that can put themselves together and ensure that they win this election. Listen, I mean, I like what I'm seeing. Everybody's coming in, they're pumped. Look at Kennedy Japan coming in, look at coming in with entourage. All of them saying that, listen, we are coming, we're going to rally around and support Dr. Bawumia.
It's a good signal, I say. I mean, because optics are important. It's a good signal that the party is willing. But Gemma said something earlier. It will take more than just the optics that we will see here. It takes real work, and the real work begins now. You don't even have to wait for electing your national organization. It starts today. There are some people who are officers. Work on them to ensure that they mobilize the grassroots of the party, which goes beyond the delegates. Because how many did Bawumia get?
Just about 200,000 delegates.
No, I'm talking about the major election. 5 million on over. The delegates is what? 200,000. So it means that the unity we're talking about must go beyond just the delegate system. So the party must start today and now to try and go beyond what we are seeing today, to work at getting that unity we need. It's important, very, very important what we are seeing now. But they need to work on what we are seeing to really bring about that unity that we're talking about.
Yeah, pretty shortly. I see on the screen there, I think one of the candidates may have also arrived. Two of them expected, Dr. Yawase Duchum and then Dr. Brian Achampong. When they come here, that paves the way for the program to start, because as soon as those two are here, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the presumptive presidential candidate, is ready to come in. Samia Uku, everybody tells us that as soon as he gets the green light, that everything is set for him to come, he will drive in here and then come and speak. Let's now talk about the speech of the General Secretary of the party, Justin Korea, is also now going to take his seat, which means that, they're coming in here with the EC officials, and so pretty shortly, the results itself, we are going to hear about it just here. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is coming to read a speech. What do you think should be the content of the speech in terms of the outlook, speaking not just to delegates and party members, but to the entirety of the country?
So, it is going to take a lot of work putting together a speech for Dr. Bawumia at this point, because as we know it, we just have to be truthful to ourselves. The party is not as united as it wants it to appear. And so a message that calls for unity, that he is willing to forgive, and that he is there to bring everybody together so that they achieve the goal of winning the 2028 general election.
Yeah, Brian Achampong has just arrived. He had an impressive showing today. We'll try and see if we can see the word from him. Dr. Brian Achampong, who has just come in here, and we will pretty shortly see the way.
19%. It's a the number of days on the road seems to have changed.
We'll do that later. Well, Dr. Brian Achampong just coming in, and he's OPK following in the lead. Ultimately, he is not saying much, but he has such a smile on his face. Yeah. For somebody that came in the first, I don't think I did Ghana Connect yesterday. Yesterday was Friday, right?
Yes.
And I said this was a 2-horse race between Kenneth Japan and Bawumia. Yeah. I didn't give Brian Achampong a dog chance. Yeah. And here he is, coming in a very, very close third. Yeah. You can see the smile on his face. On his first try, he has done something and has intercepted about
18.53. If what I have here, and this is a certified result that we are seeing here. We'll wait for the EC2. But if this is anything to go by, Kenneth Japan had 23.76. Brian Achampong had 18.53. That's how close this is. So all our expectation that it will be a 2-horse race between Kenneth Japan and Dr. Bawumia. I mean, the results have proven that that is not true. Okay, so leader is coming.
Leader Fenyo Makin is also coming. Leader. Well, ultimately, the performance of leader, do you have some word for us? Well, it's getting a bit chaotic here, and so I'm just going to pull myself back a little. But Alexander Fenyo Makin, of course, today he's not going without a controversy. The allegations that he was sitting right in front of where the voting was happening in the Futu. He has put out a statement, and so he has sought to clarify his role in all of that. And so he clearly is also here, the minority leader, and there's been a lot of talks about him, and he is here. We'll get into that, I'm sure, after today, because even on social media, those who may suggest a change in minority leadership. You see minority leader too. Listen, all that is we are waiting for this to happen is Dr. Yawase Dutum now.
Yes.
And as soon as he comes, anyone from now will hear Dr. Bawumia, the presumptive flagbearer.
I'm sure now he's moving from his Legon office on his way here. As soon as he comes, then Dr. Bawumia comes in and this is done. But, I mean, you were asking a question earlier about Dr. Brian Achampong. I'm saying that the actual work has proven that Brian Achampong was not a pushover. He's coming to show that he's a third force. And if you look at Kennedy Japan, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, after Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Kennedy Japan may not have the zeal to go. The person who has clearly shown that he's the one to be watched is Brian.
Dr. Brian Achampong.
It's a statement election for him. I can also do it if I'm given the chance. And he has shown. Instead, right? It means that after Bawumia, competition will come. As for the NPP, you know that. They have too many men who can become flag bearers. So after Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, some people were telling Brian, but Brian has shown today that in fact he's not just a pushover.
Brilliant. We are waiting for Dr. Yawase Dutum, the former education minister, to make his way here. Ultimately, when he arrives, then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will also come in here for this important event to start. Ultimately, what we are waiting for is the arrival of the presumptive flag bearer nominee. As soon as he does, Electoral Commission officials will be here. They will formally announce the results and announce who has won the election. And then there will be speech, perhaps from the party leadership. And then ultimately, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will speak to crown the night. He will talk about his vision for the New Patriotic Party, how he intends to